Welcome to the New Jersey Morning Show, Summer in New Jersey. I'm Mike Favetta.
And I'm Cara DeFalco, and you can tell that this is a special edition because we are side by side today, and I am so excited to have you here in studio with me.
It takes summer in New Jersey for this to happen.
And you know what? And it's a special time for sure. So we took the entire On New Jersey team on the road to explore the Garden State's best summer spots. And this morning, we're going to take you on a trip around the Garden State. We explore the shore, inland, north, south, and central Jersey. We're going to take you to the parks, the downtowns, the boutiques, the restaurants, the resorts, all of the beautiful places that make New Jersey a wonderful place to plan a vacation or a day trip.
It's true. We start our trip in Vernon, way up north in Sussex County. I had the opportunity to visit the Great Gorge, a golf course that has attracted Hollywood elite from Frank Sinatra to Frankie Avalon to Tony Bennett. Let's take a look at this hidden gem tucked away in the mountains of northern New Jersey. We're here at the Great Gorge Golf Club in Vernon Valley, New Jersey. Beautiful views, stunning scenery, 27 holes of golf, and we've got more coming up. We'll show you all of the amenities here and what you can explore with your family. The Great Gorge Golf Club has 3 themed nines for any skill level. They include the rail course, the quarry course, and the lake course. We're here with David Killen of the Great Gorge Golf Club. You're the general manager. Tell us about this course.
It's a great course. It's 27 holes. It was built by Fazio, so it's just a wonderful layout in a really beautiful part of New Jersey.
And people come from all across New Jersey, all across the area to enjoy this course. Beautiful in its location, but there's also other things for those who maybe don't golf that are here.
Yeah, we have a great park called the Treescape Adventure Park, and obviously we have a beautiful restaurant also, Hef's Hut.
Also coming soon is a new concept called park golf. It's what pickleball is to tennis. Others have described park golf as mini golf on steroids. Anyone can play, even down to the age of 3. They expect to open park golf later this year. We're here with John Matashevitz, the Assistant General Manager of Great Gorge. John, tell us about this beautiful location.
Well, the course is built in 1970. It closed down for a little bit in 2014, reopened in 2017 under new ownership. And you can see the kind of shape it's in now thanks to our team that's been hard at work. Really excited to have everybody come out.
Open to the public and easily accessible from all of northern New Jersey, less than an hour drives gets you views like this. We're on our way to the Great Gorge Golf Club's adrenaline-fueled next stop, Tree Escape Aerial Adventure Park. Tree Escape is an aerial obstacle course that challenges first-time climbers or an experienced thrill seeker, even kids as young as 4 years old, to climb on the course. Here at Tree Escape, you can climb up into the forest with 10 courses of ladders plus 1 zip line. And on the summer nights, during weekends, you can even climb at night under the stars. New to Tree Escape, the Black Creek Flyer consists of 15 unique zip lines, each 50 to 150 feet long, 4 bridges, 3 ladders, and a grouping of platforms up to 50 feet above ground. Sound high? You're always strapped in with double clips on the safety lines. If all this adventure is making you hungry, be sure to stop by Hef's Hut for some refreshments. With breathtaking views overlooking the Vernon Valley, the new menu serves up delicacies like bruschetta, Texas lollipop bites, mini Philly cheesesteaks, and mini quarry steaks. After a day at the golf course or climbing the trees, you can head to Hef's Hut, renovated recently with new menu items, a new cocktail menu, and you can also get 10% off if you book Tree Escape. So there you have it. There's something for everyone at Great Gorge Golf Club. Be sure to visit thegreatgorge.com to book your tee times, reserve a slot for the Tree Escape Adventure Park, or even book your next group event at Hef's Hut. Your next retreat in the New Jersey hills awaits.
Let's hit the road and head down to Somerset County, where the Boys of Summer are creating an exciting event for the whole family. The Somerset Patriots are the AA affiliate of the New York Yankees.
On New Jersey's Mike Black visited a Somerset Patriots game in Bridgewater and even got to throw out the first pitch.
What better way to spend a summer night than at a Somerset Patriots game? We're here in Bridgewater at TD Bank Ballpark. Let's go check out the stadium. Fans came out on a hot summer night to see the Somerset Patriots take on the Erie Seawolves. I was really excited to sit down and talk to Yankees legend and Cy Young Award winner Sparky Lyle. Lyle managed the team from their first year in 1998 until 2012 and was later named manager emeritus.
When we acquired the Yankee AA affiliate, it has been a happening at this ballpark. I mean, people love the game and everything like that, but you can see when they come through the turnstiles, and you'll see that tonight, they just start smiling, and they really do. I mean, it is a happy, and you can feel the excitement in this place.
A lot of exciting things have happened recently. Garrett Cole made an appearance with you guys. You've had the Jersey Diner campaign going on, Sopranos Night, Steve Sharippa throughout the first pitch. Talk a little about those recent events.
Well, hey, I'm going to tell you, people were in line waiting to come in here and do things like that. Steve Sharippa was just the nicest guy. The line was the whole way out the ballpark.
Patrick McVeary is the team's president and general manager who's worked for the Patriots from the very beginning.
Kind of oversee the overall operation of the facility, the promotions, making sure the Yankees are happy, and just making sure the fans that are coming here are having a great time.
What are some of the highlights of the season so far? Not from a baseball standpoint, but from a promotional standpoint.
Well, the big news this year is the Jersey Diners, where we have an alternate identity, honoring our diners, which makes New Jersey famous.
How are the food on those nights?
Oh, it's awesome. We have the Happy Waitress, we have disco fries, so we have a lot of those traditional diner menu items. We actually set up diner booths up on the concourse, and we have our fans sit there, and we have a wait staff that waits on them throughout the game. So it's really kind of a unique night, a lot of fun, and our first one was memorable, and we look forward for our next one.
Max Burt has been with the team for a few seasons and really enjoys playing at TD Bank Ballpark.
This is the best of the best here. This is now year 3 or 4 here for me, so and I got nothing but good things to say about this place, what this place has meant to me in my career. Growing up here a lot, and I'm continuing to kind of grow up and get better, and this place has been great.
The biggest part of the night for me was getting to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. You're a former Cy Young Award winner. I'm throwing out the first pitch tonight. I have to ask, do you have any expert advice for me?
The only thing I can tell you about throwing that ball out there is throw at their nose.
We're about to throw out the first pitch with the ball signed by Sparky Lyle. Let's see how it goes.
Representing On Sports, shows my flag!
I guess that went well, thanks to Sparky's Lyle. And the game itself was action-packed. It was so cool and so fitting to cover a team called the Patriots for our July 4th special. And even though they lost, tonight it felt like a win for everyone.
So much fun. Guys, coming up next, we're going to check out what Essex County's Branch Brook Park has to offer in the summer months.
Plus, we visit a very unique New Jersey downtown that has it all. Summer in New Jersey continues after this. Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show. We are exploring summer in New Jersey.
And we're continuing our tour of the Garden State with our next stop at Essex County's Branch Brook Park, famous for having the largest collection of cherry blossoms in the U.S. They draw thousands of visitors in the spring when the trees bloom. On New Jersey's Lisa Marie Falbo took a look at the park and what it has to offer in the summer months.
We're coming to you from Essex County Branch Brook Park. Let's discover why this Newark institution is a perfect summer destination. Established in 1895, Branch Brook Park is not only the oldest county park in the United States, but also one of the most scenic spots in all of New Jersey. Spanning over 360 acres, it offers something for everyone. With its rich history, beautiful landscapes, and a host of summer activities, it is no wonder this park is drawing more and more visitors every year. Branch Brook Park is also home to historic structures and meticulously maintained gardens, including their world famous cherry blossoms.
We have very mature trees. We have trees in different settings. You can see the trees in the southern division, which is more incorporated into a garden setting, or the trees in the northern section, which is near the Cherry Blossom Welcome Center that has over 2/3 of the collection, which is more about an arboretum setting where you see these beautiful trees in a fields setting, so you can really appreciate their beauty and their age.
We get visitors primarily from Japan because the cherry blossom trees originated in Japan. and the varietals of the cherry blossoms are Japanese in nature for the most part.
But the rest of the season is really beautiful. We have a huge amount of hydrangeas that are blooming. We also have roses in the rose garden that are blooming right now. We have so many activities in the park. We offer free yoga, free soul line dancing, free Zumba through Branch Brook Park Alliance, or you can just go fishing. There are tons of people who go fishing here. You can just relax. There's lovely benches that you can sit and watch the water ripple by you and go looking for turtles. There are tons of turtles.
My public service career pathway, whether at the City of Newark or the County of Essex, and understanding the necessities to make improvements in the park. And then as the elected official that represents the space. But most importantly, as a mother now. And what this allows for children to grow, live, work, and play. I think oftentimes when someone is resourced and has a porch and a stoop and a backyard, they lose sight of what our open spaces really mean to someone who is living on the third floor of an apartment building in an intergenerational household. Compound that with COVID, our parks were spaces where people literally could go outside and breathe.
Branch Brook Park is a source of pride for those who call Newark home and serves to be the scenic backdrop to so many milestone events.
We always went to this beautiful canopy tree. That's where we laid our picnic blankets, and then we would have pickup softball games with family members. And I'm talking about 40 Puerto Ricans rolling deep. And no one had to call each other. We didn't text each other. Obviously, they were in cell phones. We knew that starting on Friday after school, that's where we were going to be on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The best part of when we came into office was that we understood the legacy of Olmsted. We balanced that with the needs of modern day families. How critically important it is to have people from the community, of the community, by the community. What does that mean? For Joe, if he were sitting here, he would give you memories of Branch Brook Park the same way, except in a different time frame for him. And so he understood what the park systems did for him as a child, as the athletic director for the Newark Public Schools, and then as an elected official. It was much more than just a grassy knoll. It was an opportunity to save a child's life.
I grew up in Newark and I love Newark, and I really hated when we moved from Newark. But I was always in a park, I was always in a playground playing ball. When I moved to Maplewood, there was nobody in the parks, and I hated it for that reason.
So I lead a function within Prudential called Inclusive Solutions, and we are huge fans of the Branch Brook Park Alliance and the park itself, and we have provided financial support over the years, as well as lending the time and talents of our employees who volunteer on a year-round basis doing all kinds of things in the park. The Alliance has been able to enhance the park in so many ways. And overall, though, I would say it's really contributed to the economic vitality of the city, to the health and well-being of residents, and it's served as a major attraction for tourists and for residents alike.
From its historical significance to its vibrant summer activities, Branch Brook Park truly is a summer destination you won't want to miss.
Now let's head out to the western part of the state to Hunterdon County and the banks of the scenic Delaware River.
Yeah, Lambertville is lined with charming federal townhouses, Victorian homes, some dating back over 200 years. On New Jersey's Laura Jones takes us on a tour of a town with eclectic galleries, antique shops, and restaurants.
Nestled along the Delaware River, Lambertville packs a whole lot of charm into just 1 square mile. This river city is where history, art, and small-town hospitality blend together, giving visitors and locals alike a perfect summer getaway. From antique shops and art galleries to cozy restaurants and scenic river views, Lambertville proves that sometimes the best things come in small packages. Andrew Nowick is the city's mayor.
I think Lambertville is extra special and for a lot of different reasons, but I think part of it is just the size of Lambertville, the scale, its location along the Delaware River. It's an amazing history going back well beyond colonial days, and all of those things are part and parcel of our everyday life. A wonderful sized business community here in town, and it's the kind of place where you can come and spend 2 hours and just be completely delighted. So I think it's a lot of different factors, and I would also say that the community here very friendly. All of the shops are owned by local people, local business people. We don't have any big chains. And so there's a real emphasis on community and just a strong environment in which to enjoy oneself.
Lambertville's charm has drawn artists to its streets since before the turn of the last century. Eleanor Voorhees is one such artist whose gallery can be found on the 3rd floor of the iconic People Store in town.
Artists have been flocking here, not just because of the beauty of the area, which is why at first we came, but this is a town that loves having artists and individuals that are creative here. And we feel the support and the love, and every day is a new opportunity here, and I still walk the canal here and photograph it like a tourist. There are many artist-owned galleries here. There's other galleries as well, but finding artist-owned galleries in a town is very special because you get to meet the artist directly like you do here with me. I do all sorts of work. I started out here doing mostly traditional landscapes of the area, which I still continue to do. I do a lot of cityscapes of New York. But in addition to traditional oils, I also do some mixed media pieces, and these mixed media pieces are unique to me. I'm using all sorts of found objects to create the sculptural part. We have a wonderful flea market in town, and I use items from there. Jewelry, wires, rope, buttons. I also use studio items like old paintbrushes, anything with interesting texture to upcycle into sculptures, and it's something different that I do up here.
Just as Eleanor's artistic approach sets her apart, Lambertville itself offers something different from the other small towns in New Jersey, especially when you take the road less traveled.
Most people often come to the Central Business District for shopping and dining. I think it's a great idea to get out of the Central Business District a little bit, whether that means walking down North Union Street to the north end of town for an ice cream at Oh Wow Cow and walking past really an amazing array of historic homes, or whether it's walking on the towpath for, on the backside of some of these homes in the shade and watching the canal and the beavers and all the wildlife which are out there. There's a lot of different directions you can take when you're in town. Some of it is staying in the Central Business District, but a lot of it is wandering into the neighborhoods.
The Delaware River is more than a pretty backdrop. It powers everything from the annual Shad Festival to a steady stream of visitors who can't resist that riverside charm.
We wouldn't be Lambertville without the Delaware. From the earliest days of 1732, when the first ferry crossing between New York and Philadelphia was established here at Corriales Ferry, the city began to grow and grow and grow as a result of its location on the Delaware. The canals came in, the trains came in, a lot of industry came in the late 19th century. And the Delaware has always been just a huge focus in our lives, both recreationally and in terms of transportation and for natural beauty.
Preserving that small-town historic charm while adapting to the needs of a growing community is a challenge, and it's a delicate balance that is ever evolving.
We do it very mindfully and very consciously as a community. So we have a planning board, we have a historic preservation commission. It's important for us to evolve because all places do evolve. So we try to keep our eye on the ball, so to speak, in terms of what our values are and how those values can be applied to any kind of development that's coming in, whether it's a smaller scale or potentially something larger.
What's larger than life in Lambertville is really how much charm and character is packed into just 1 square mile. A tiny river town that makes a big splash with visitors and locals alike.
Up next, we head down the shore to check out some of the best spots in Asbury Park. Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show's Summer in New Jersey.
Our next destination is the Jersey Shore, and I had the opportunity to head down to Monmouth County and check out what's bringing people to Asbury Park.
I'm Cara DeFalco for ONNJ Jersey. Greetings from Asbury Park. This iconic Jersey Shore community stands out among its neighbors for its vibrant culture, music scene, and art, along with, of course, the beach and the boardwalk.
I think if you're interested in music, if you're interested in art, this is the place to go. If you're interested in culture, we have events all summer. Asbury really comes alive, I think, from Memorial Day to Labor Day.
With events and festivals being held all summer long, visitors here are sure to find something fun and interesting to do, not the least of which is the 4th of July fireworks that bring 50 to 75,000 people to town.
The 4th of July, obviously, I know Amy Quinn had already said that it's a huge event here in Asbury Park. There is no parking on the 4th of July. Definitely take an Uber, take the train, however you want to come. But if you're going to drive in, come in the morning because you're not going to get here closer to the fireworks. It's quite the show.
But even day trippers will find a variety of fun and unique activities here, from restaurants and shops to the beautiful San Loren Beach Club, a B&B with a pool you can purchase a day pass for, if the beach isn't for you.
The boardwalk obviously is a go-to. And in this weather, you want to be on the beach. But our downtown is beautiful and sometimes doesn't get as much love during the summer because everyone flocks to the beach. They know the beach is here. But we have a thriving downtown with lots of restaurants, retail shops. There's a glass blowing place where you can walk in off the street and hand blow glass yourself.
Of course, with that, we immediately headed to Hot Sand to check out their hands-on glass blowing. Artisan Jonah describes the unique experience they give guests.
It's lots of fun. People could come in right off the road. They could see our sign, get an appointment. If we have any available, we do book up pretty quickly, especially in our busy season. But we would bring you in the space, walk you through what's hot, what's not. You'd be able to pick your piece out previous, and then we would walk you through that process. By the end of it, you see your piece, and then a week later, you get it in your hands because it's still a little hot when we finish it.
Whether you're headed to Asbury for 4th of July or another day, make sure to plan ahead.
Plan early and book now for a month or so out, and check out our events, and again, both the paid events and the free events. Asbury does a tremendous amount of free events for people. Get yourself a hotel room, and if you're going to drive, leave your car and take one of our scooters or one of our bikes or get around that way.
Up next, we head to Atlantic City for a look inside one of the most iconic casinos.
Plus, why one city along the southern shore is named a top destination in the U.S. every year.
Welcome back to the show. So, Mike, are you ready for Atlantic City?
I think so. On New Jersey's Veronica Dudo takes us to hot spots in Atlantic City and inside the famous Hard Rock Hotel.
Atlantic City, the seaside and gaming capital of the East Coast, attracts 27 million visitors annually, cementing its status as a premier tourist destination in the United States. This iconic destination has been welcoming guests since the boardwalk's construction in 1870. And this summer, Hard Rock Atlantic City is the place to be, offering a variety of new and exciting experiences.
As you guys know, there's so much energy around the summer at the Jersey Shore. So we are really excited about a lot of things this summer. The first thing to talk about is really our new food and beverage outlets that are returning to the property. So we've got a great outdoor dining establishment called The Terrace, and we also opened up a new nightlife experience called The Balcony. These outlets are open Memorial Day weekend, and they'll be running through at least Labor Day weekend. On the food and beverage side, we've got some great restaurant options over at The Terrace with some light bites, flatbreads, burgers, great desserts, a lot of big salads. It's a great thing for outdoor dining.
The resort is also unveiling several new attractions for its peak season.
On the balcony side, we've got some great DJs coming in for some nightlife programming. The great thing about the space is that it's both indoor and outdoor, and the outside patio has been a huge success so far. Tables are selling out every single weekend, so if you want to take a chance to be outside and have a great cocktail, you can take in the views of the Atlantic Ocean and the infamous Steel Pier right on the boardwalk. It's just a great experience.
Alongside these new venues, Hard Rock will feature a star-studded lineup of summer entertainment.
We will make sure that we've got a diverse lineup that speaks to a wide, diverse audience across the entire region. Whether it's having a South Asian show or great comedy with Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart, or having Gwen Stefani coming in a few months, we want to make sure that we do have something for every part of the South Jersey area.
And of course, visitors flock to the Jersey Shore for the beach and the Atlantic Ocean.
We have a natural amenity in the Atlantic Ocean, and the beach is amazing here. So South Jersey beaches are second to none in this country. So we want to make sure people have a chance to celebrate all that and enjoy their time down the shore. You don't have to get a beach tag in Atlantic City, which is different than other New Jersey properties. So we believe that having this organic, natural experience outside, let people be outside and eat or have a cocktail. That's what they want to do. They're doing this in other shore towns. Atlantic City should celebrate the fact that we've got such a great amenity right next to us.
So whether you're looking for a day trip or a staycation, Atlantic City has plenty of gaming and non-gaming options.
Cape May is known as America's oldest seaside resort, lined with Victorian homes and boasting an exceptional culinary scene.
And On New Jersey's Gerald D'Ambra shows us what makes this shore town one of the state's most charming destinations.
Welcome to Cape May, an escape like no other in New Jersey. The streets are lined with Victorian homes, restaurants, shops along the famous Washington Street Mall, arcades, a boardwalk, and of course, a gorgeous beach. Cape May is known as the nation's oldest seaside resort, and for good reason. Congress Hall was built in 1816. It was renamed Congress Hall when its owner, Thomas Hughes, was elected to Congress.
It was the first location people would go and enjoy the beach and the sea back in the 1800s. It burned down in the huge fire in 1878 and was rebuilt with all the other Victorian architecture that's so famous here in Cape May.
That's when Cape May attracted some famous guests, including Presidents Ulysses S. Grant, Franklin Pierce, and James Buchanan. It was the summer White House for President Benjamin Harrison, who conducted his presidential affairs from the hotel. Today, Congress Hall is the centerpiece for Cape Resorts, the company that runs many of the attractions in Cape May.
Well, it is just a remarkable family experience. It's just a beautiful area that's safe and clean. Congress Hall has so much history to it. Everything about it speaks to the heritage of our country. We have an antique carousel that we do rides on in the summertime. We have pool service and beach service where we serve food and drinks. We have multiple restaurants and bars with the Blue Pig Tavern, the Boiler Room, the Brown Room. We serve out here on the Grand Lawn, as well as our cafe all day.
Cape Resorts manages multiple properties, including the Star and Beach Plum Farm.
We have cottages out at the farm, as well as a 62-acre working farm where we produce the food for all of our items there at the farm. We have farm-to-table dinners out there, and we've started doing some fun events like Wednesday nights. We have barbecue, country, and line dancing. The Beach Shack is really kind of cool as well. It is kind of a 1960s retro surfer hotel and features the Rusty Nail, which is the original surfer bar here in Cape May.
One of the best places to take in the sights, at the top of the historic Cape May Lighthouse, but you have to climb all 199 steps to get to the top.
We hope you enjoyed our summer tour of New Jersey, and you can check out this show and so much more like it at ONNJ.com. I'm Cara DeFalco.
And I'm Mike Favetta. Have a great summer, New Jersey.